Good evening, Belize. It's Thursday and you're tuned into News 5. I'm Sabrina Daly and here's what's making headlines tonight. Gunfire shatters the calm on East Canal. Jamie Belgrave, a name tied to gang activity, is the latest victim of a late afternoon shooting. At the Belize Central Prison, Kobe CEO Virgilio Murillo responds to claims of inhumane treatment of Dareem 32 Stain, a well-known street figure. Plus, a bowl conservation plan sparks outrage among fishers. Why they say resilient Bowl Belize threatens their livelihoods. In Cotton Tree Village, a 6-year-old fights to recover after being struck by a speeding motorcycle driven by a teenager. And good news for the tourism sector. November visitor numbers are climbing, signaling optimism for the months ahead. These stories and more are coming up after the break. Stay with us. News 5 starts now.
Shell V-Power flows through your engine. Confidence flows through you. Choose the fuel that 100% cleans critical engine parts and keeps your engine performing like new.
Good evening and welcome back. Belize's fishing industry is at a crossroads. An ambitious conservation plan under the Blue Bond Agreement aims to protect 20% of the country's coral reef space, a move designed to safeguard marine ecosystems for future generations. But for fishers, tour guides, and coastal communities, this proposal feels like a threat to their survival. Lobster and conch harvesting aren't just traditions. They're also lifelines for thousands and a major contributor to Belize's economy. So how do we strike the right balance between protecting our reefs and protecting livelihoods? Ewart Garbutt, president of the Belize Flat Fishery Association, explained what they're up against.
Ewart with a big mouth now say 20% full protection of coral. I thought maybe when Miss Bev come here wrong here, I may wish to be wrong. That he said no, there no coral, Ewart. Shut up, there no coral, there no 20%. All that is right. It's coral coverage. What she tried to make clear and to me magnify our defense even better. She went further. It's not 20% people. She like 20% is a big deal. Let me give you the whole ocean space because they're technical, the ocean space. Here. Belize is this, the whole ocean space. The whole ocean space, our largest barrier reef we have in this whole hemisphere, is less than 10% of Belize water. So I broke it down to this. When you tell me no, it's only 2%. With a talk 2% for 10%, you got 10 finger, I cut off 2. I cut off 2. You're gone. So just to break it down, make Belizean understand. And anybody when not even know about maths, if you look at this picture and see the red, does this look like 2%? When I say that the 10% is so significant because that's where the lobster, the conchs, all of the GDP money come from. The government, they shoot the foot itself in their own foot because then lobster and conchs get dive here, see? If you look at the sapodilla keys down in this area, majority of that was already taken. Right? So out of fairness, the beautiful thing about it when I call consultation is you still have a deal to choose which way to die or which one you want to lose.
It's not just the proposed reef zones causing concern. Stakeholders are asking why the government wants to create even more no-take areas when the ones we already have aren't being properly enforced. Their point is simple: enforce what exists before creating more. They believe that's the real key to safeguarding Belize's marine space.
Moving forward, we're asking, that we need proper consultation. There's a lot of illegal activities happening. And so when we think about, okay, you want to close off more areas, what are we going to do now? Without proper, enforcement, it's like we're not doing anything.
We have said categorically that you cannot call a consultation with a small group of people. One of the questions that we had asked, when you look at the different zones and areas, these areas represent hundreds of fisher folks, tour guides, and other stakeholders. So for us to have a consultation, you want to identify a percentage of those people to get a meaningful consultation, to get the correct feedback that you need in order to make and implement changes.
The thing is that we have been a part of the protected area, and they talk about the no-take zone and things like that. To me, the enforcement is poor. We need more enforcement, but the thing is that why should we protect more and we are not taking care of the one that we have already? No protection is with them. And the thing is that all the years we used to have birds and the key used to go there, you could catch bait, you could do all your towing, your fishing and things like that. Now you get protected and no take zone and nothing that they to protect. So I don't know why we have to take after this.
We do lack enforcement, at least for us in San Pedro. We're all frustrated. It's frustrating that we always hear about them giving us a pill that we have to swallow always without water, and then they tell we don't have to deal with this and that's so ya be because Allah know. now they're telling us they're going to protect sections of the reef, right? That we won't be able to fish there, but they allow barges to run right across and throw all that sediment up.
This resistance from the fishing community is serious. According to the Blue Bond Agreement, the Briceño administration has just about a year to protect 30% of Belize's ocean space. By November 2026, the National Assembly must approve and the government must formally sign the protected areas into law. Not meeting this deadline could see the government facing some serious penalties.
What do you think is more important? I'll ask the Prime Minister. Reaching an agreement with some people who never even an agreement with International Soul who not vote for you, or reaching an agreement with the success of your country. Everything I know on earth, unless it's dead, you could change it, you could tweet it, we could work with it. And the first thing I ask the Prime Minister, even when you make a bad deal, the best you could do to try win the hearts of the Belizean, win the hearts of the Belizean. The only unstoppable force in this world, my belief, is to get a community with you, not against you.
We know that the Blue Bond, the debt for nature swap, has significant penalty clause if any of those milestones are missed. But what he's saying is that we understand the government back me deck against the wall, they sign off on it, they mortgage or see for 30%. We understand that, but what we are saying, the areas that are recommended for the high biodiversity zone, we are saying that those areas we can go back, look at it, retweak it, and ensure that we are looking out for the grassroots people.
Coming up, gang affiliate shot outside home on East Canal.
Guys, somebody thief Christmas! Open your eyes, streets gone too. Somebody call police, call Coast Guard, BDF, Santa.
This could be the biggest story of the year.
Guys, we need headlines.
What about no Christmas tree? Big problem.
I hope we never thief the security footage as well.
How we want to sell Christmas packages with no Christmas?
The thief Christmas.
What? I hope they never Grinch.
It is the Grinch.
Make him look dangerous, but Christmassy. Okay, posting now.
We need the eye in the sky.
Okay guys, prompter is loaded.
Ready to go live.
In 3, 2, 1.
Christmas has been stolen by none other than the Grinch.
Eyewitnesses saw him struggling, carrying all that Christmas decorations. He couldn't have gone.
Excuse me, Paul. I'm being told we have a sighting of this green menace in our backyard.
Ha, we got him green-handed.
At GBM, not even the Grinch could cancel Christmas.
This past year, we have enjoyed creating moments to bring you and your families together. And this holiday season, we wish you and your families even more togetherness, with moments filled with love, laughter, and joy. We wish you a Merry Christmas and much success in the new year from all of us here at GBM.
Belize, it's that time again. GST-free weekends are back on December 6th, 7th, 20th, and 21st. Just in time for big savings for Christmas. On these weekends, most local retail goods will be GST-free at checkout. That includes frequently bought standard-rated goods such as furniture, appliances, electronics, clothing and footwear, Christmas decorations, curtains, rugs, Marley, toys, and grocery items like seasonings, mixed essences, mixed fruits, and soft drinks. Everything you need to make your December more affordable. And good news for the holiday cooks. Picnic shoulder ham, smoked ham leg, and imported turkey are 0 rated all December long. And before you leave the store, always take a quick look at your receipt. You should see the GST removed or discounted automatically. So that means more savings and more room in your Christmas budget. So Belize, let's shop smart this Christmas season. December 6th, 7th, 20th, and 24th.
It's Christmas time at Brothers Habet and Habet, and we have some great gifts for you, like our signature 15% off all Berger, Penta, and domestic paints, and 30 to 40% off selected and discontinued colors. 15% off all power tools, 20 to 30% off select tiles, 20 to 65% off light fixtures, and 40% off sunlight windows and mirrors. Also, GST free days on December 6th and 20th. Plus, for every $50 you spend, get a chance to win a $500 gift certificate in our 12 Days of Christmas giveaway. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year from all of us at Brothers Habet and Habet & Habet.
Every day, Belizeans use their creativity to bring ideas to life in the form of music, art, inventions, designs, and brands. These creations of the mind not only express who we are, but also shape the future of our communities and our country.
Intellectual property, or IP, is about protecting your creative ideas. At the Belize Intellectual Property Office, we administer 4 main types of IP protection. Patents that protect inventions, new machines, and new processes. Copyright, which protects works like art, music, writings, and movies. Trademarks that offer protection for business names, logos, and slogans. And industrial designs that protect the aesthetic appearance of a product. Applying to register your IP with Belaipo gives you legal protection over what you created. This means that once registered, no one can copy or use your idea without your permission. Registering helps innovators like yourself thrive and supports fair competition. Your protection starts from the day you file your application. While your certificate is being examined and published, your rights are already in effect.
Using someone else's design, logo, or content without permission isn't just unfair, it's against the law. Even international IP are protected in Belize and vice versa.
Enforcing your rights helps protect your work if someone copies or misuses it. You can enforce your rights by sending written warnings, taking legal action, or even asking customs to stop the importation of fake products. Intellectual property protects Belizean creativity and innovation. Learn more about IP with Belaipo and protect your creations.
At Cellular World, we believe technology shouldn't just be functional. It should make your home uniquely yours. Design your smart home with the full range of Samsung appliances and TVs. Equip your kitchen with smart and stylish fridges, advanced microwaves, and whisper-quiet dishwashers, bringing smart living to the heart of your home. Make daily tasks simple with efficient smart washers, powerful dryers, or an all-in-one laundry hub that adapts to your lifestyle. Experience true-to-life colors and spot-on sound with the Samsung Q LED Smart TV. Connect all your spaces instantly with the SmartThing app for seamless control wherever you go. Get all your Samsung products today with the peace of mind that only the 1-year warranty from the authorized distributor can give you. So stop by your favorite location and start designing your smart home today. Only at Cellular World.
Gunfire erupted near East Canal late this afternoon, leaving 1 man injured. The victim has been identified as Jamie Belgrave, a resident of that area. Reports are that Belgrave was shot right in front of his home and quickly rushed to the Carl Huchner Memorial Hospital by police officers on mobile patrol. Belgrave is no stranger to law enforcement. He's been linked to the George Street Gang and has had previous run-ins with the law. Back in 2015, when he was just 18, Belgrave was charged in connection with a robbery at Senny's restaurant. At the time, police intercepted the suspects and recovered the stolen cash register with money inside. Tonight, investigators are trying to determine what led to this latest attack and whether it's connected to ongoing gang rivalries in the city. We'll keep following the story and bring you updates as they become available. On Wednesday, we heard from the mother of Jareem Stain, better known as 32. He's currently behind bars at the Belize Central Prison after violating a court order. Far from being just another 22-year-old, Stain is accused of being part of a gang at the center of a fierce neighborhood rivalry. In fact, there have been several attempts on his life. Back in October, when he was denied bail and sent to prison, the lower court said part of the reason was for his own safety. But now his mother is speaking out, claiming her son is being mistreated and that his human rights are being violated while he remains locked down. Earlier today, News 5 spoke with Virgilio Murillo, the CEO of the Kobe Foundation, who says that if his mother wants to see him, she can make a request and special arrangements will be made to accommodate her.
Firstly, I will let you know we don't have any hole around here. We have what you call a restrictive housing unit for prisoners that we cannot manage in the general population. For violent prisoners, that kind of prisoner, because you realize that, prison is about safe custody. And whenever a prisoner is violent, we need to put him in an appropriate housing unit where we can control and manage them, because prisons are about control.
Is it that he was acting violently in the prison, or because of accused or alleged violent behavior outside of the prison, these measures were taken when he was brought to the prison?
Well, actually, he has his rival here, and he would have made after the rival if we had not intervened. So he wanted to get another prisoner killed, and I will not call any name. But certainly, what he does in the society is not going to play out in the prison. Definitely not. So in the society, he can more freely do what he does, but certainly not in this facility.
What's the condition like in that housing here? Because they're talking about him sleeping on a tin mattress, not being fed, and even that he was pepper sprayed in the eye for no apparent reason.
Well, I don't know about being pepper sprayed for no apparent reason. What I can tell you is that definitely he's lucky to have a bed with a piece of sponge, unlike some people in Gungulung and other places in Belize City who may not even have a piece of sponge nor a bed. So I think he's doing great, considering that he's breaking laws in the society.
A 6-year-old child is hospitalized from a traffic accident involving a motorcycle in Cotton Tree Village. His mother posted several images on Facebook showing him badly injured while receiving care at the Western Regional Hospital. News 5 has learned that on Monday night, a child walking through the village with his older brothers was struck by a motorcycle driven at high speed by a 16-year-old. According to Josephine Jacobs' Facebook post, the motorcyclist rode off and her badly injured son on the street fighting for his life. She described the actions of the 16-year-old minor as wicked and heartless. The latest update is that the child is in stable condition and responsive, and he continues to recover from his injuries. After the break, diving into Belize's seaweed revolution. But first, here's the latest weather update from the Belize Met Service.
Belize is a land of many cultures, voices, and abilities. But for too many, everyday life is shaped not by their impairments, but by the barriers we've built around them.
A trip to the grocery store can be very dangerous for me. Walking on public sidewalks that have unexpected dips can cause me to trip, twist, or in extreme cases, to even break my ankle or my leg. Then when I get into the grocery store, their narrow aisles are often cluttered with boxes, making it difficult to navigate. Some businesses that have stairs or ramps have installed guardrails, but most often than not, these guardrails are made from unpainted steel, making it difficult for me to see it. But all is not lost. Small actions can be taken to assist us. For example, ensuring that the aisles in the grocery stores are clear, also painting the guardrails and the dips in the sidewalks with a bright yellow or orange color will make it easier for us to see it.
People with disabilities are full members of our society, not to be pitted or fixed. It's the barriers we leave in place that hold them back, so let's remove them together.
A small social change for you goes a long way for me in promoting and protecting my rights and the rights of all persons living with a disability.
Hello, my name is Favidama Fajardo Virus, nutritionist for the Toledo District. Join me as I gather some food items for breakfast. Organic grown eggs are packed with nutrients. They are high in protein, vitamin B12, vitamin D, and lutein. These can support muscle, bone, and brain development and promote eye health. Chia leaves are commonly grown all over. They are high in protein, iron, and calcium. These can promote healthy blood, bones, and muscles. Cacao beans can be used to make cacao tea. This drink is packed with nutrients which can promote heart health, improve blood flow, and mood.
Oh, I need this Christmas time. It's to keep your heart near mine. Smart's the way I'm gonna reach you. Every message, every call. I don't need a gift to hold. Just a voice that feels like home. When the date is flowing through, Smart's connecting me straight to you. May every hello I miss you, every Merry Christmas too. Through the season warm and bright, Smart connects our hearts tonight. All we want this Christmas time is that feeling so divine. Sharing joy across the nation, Smart connects our families, keeping every heart in touch. 'Cause the season means so much when the data's flowing through. Smart's connecting me straight to you.
May every hello, I miss you, and Merry Christmas find its way through.
Because no distance is too far when we're smartly connected.
Merry Christmas!
Smart, bringing people together.
Driving around, particularly during this holiday season, can be quite an experience. Families are out shopping and the streets are buzzing with excitement. It reminds me that this season is all about connections, and it starts with how we treat each other, even on the road. When I'm behind the wheel, I always remind myself that being on the road is more than just following the rules. It's about looking out for each other and making sure we all get home safely to our families. This season, let's continue to be alert and be kind on the road. Be courteous, give way, and stay safe. A message from BEL.
This Christmas, live easy with DigiWallet. We're giving away over $100,000 in prizes and giveaways with over 200 winners across Belize. And getting entries is easy. Every $10 plus DigiWallet usage equals 1 entry. Top up, send and receive money, buy Bolito, shop and pay, and more. Earn even more entries when you buy a device from Digi or Cellular World. Sign up for a Digi One bundle. Make the switch to Digi and more. Live easy with DigiWallet this Christmas.
Tonight on Belize on Real, we take you beneath the crystal clear waters of Calabash Key for a closer look at an innovative project that's changing the way we think about fishing. Back in January 2023, the media got a first-hand look at an alternative livelihood designed to ease the pressure on traditional fisheries, seaweed farming. It was a sustainable solution being piloted by the Nature Conservancy and the Turneffe Atoll Sustainability Association and the Fisheries Department, working with 8 fishing camps inside the protected area. So grab your snorkel and join us as we explore the Calabash Flats to discover how this growing seaweed industry could transform the future for Belizean fishers.
Growing up and even today, you would hear about seaweed as a drink that could be purchased from a street-side vendor in downtown Belize City. It's a milkshake, a healthy drink, often promoting virility. But there are many other products that are made from the marine algae that grow along seashores.
We have been looking at other industries like the cosmetic industry, the superfood industry. It is used for agar-agar. It can be used as an agglutinator in ice creams, for example. And so we have to look at other industries where we could export depending on the production.
One entrepreneur from Placencia, Jolie Pollard, is the proprietor of Ikuma, a results-driven natural hair care powered by sustainably farmed and hand-harvested seaweed. Since 2015, she has creatively merged seaweed and other natural ingredients to create hair products for curly hair. Just last week, she began shipping to Illinois and Florida, and her products can be found in some stores.
I use hand-harvested and sustainably farmed seaweed grown in Placencia by the Placencia seaweed farmers. I pay the full price. I buy it by the pound, and then I take that raw seaweed and then I make it into blend it with my formula. I started in 2015 making my own hair products, and I just kept working on my formula, and I just couldn't get it right. And then finally, when I decided to incorporate seaweed with the other ingredients I was using, I realized that was the missing ingredient.
While Ikuma gets its seaweed from Little Water Key with the Placencia Producers Cooperative, Turneffe Atoll Sustainability Association, in collaboration with the Nature Conservancy and the Fisheries Department, have embarked on a seaweed farming project in which they plan to engage women and men and provide a sustainable alternative livelihood for fishers.
The seaweed farming initiative, our mariculture initiative, basically came as an option to look at how we can decompress the pressure from conch lobster and finfish and look at complementary livelihood. So how can we create revenue streams for the fishers to be able to count on? And so we, from 2017, we have been working on the technique for the actual farm, the 50 by 50 farm, and finally we came to the submerged technique that you saw.
And so the team at TASA monitors a seaweed farm, or a nursery of sorts, just off Calabash Key within the Turneffe Atoll Marine Reserve. Tourism Conservation Officer Hubert Gillett gave us a first-hand experience on the water.
What we're doing at Calabash Flats, which is about 2 minutes away from where we are now, we're creating this seed bank. And the reason why we're creating the seed bank is so that at these 8 established fishing sites that we have throughout the atoll with the fishers, what we're doing, we're pretty much creating the stock here, which are then transferred to these fishing camps so that they can start to generate their own farm.
We also monitor the ecosystem to ensure that where we are putting the farms, the ecosystem won't damage, that enough light pass through to the seagrass. And if you notice, there is a lot of life around the seaweed. There's fish life. Many instances there's conch, lobster that we find under the shade of that seaweed.
Once you have them established on the rope system that we're using, once it's established in there, it's very, very low maintenance. All you have to do is sporadically go out and clean the ropes to ensure that the algae is not building up. And also the seaweed itself also grows some additional algae on it, so that has to be cleaned up. As long as that is cleaned up, and it takes about 3 to 4 months to reach to the harvest stage. So when it's harvested, it then needs to be rinsed in fresh water to remove some of the salt content, and once it's rinsed in fresh water, it needs to be dried. Now, as long as this product, of course, is dried, it can be stored for a very long period of time, and that is then the final process that will be then brought to the market.
It's a lucrative business which TASA's Executive Director Valdemar Andrade says can minimize the pressures on the ecosystem as it relates to overfishing, but it is economical for fishers.
There's a local market that would allow us to be able to, for the fishers to sell, or whoever is harvesting the seaweed to sell to the local market for shakes and other things and other areas where we use it locally, like Ikuma and those products that have been value added. But there's also a need if production can come to a certain stage where we need to export.
And to put it into perspective, kongs on the local market sells for about $10 per pound. Lobster will retail between $30 to $35 per pound, and seaweed, once dried, that can then be retailed for like about between $25 and $30 per pound.
Dwayne Moody for News 5.
Happened? Well, the U.S. federal government shut down 2 weeks ago before the U.S. Thanksgiving holiday, and it was perfect timing for Belize. Director of Tourism Evan Tillett says September and October are traditionally the slowest months of the year, and the dip was offset by record arrivals earlier this year. And Belize Hotel Association President Ronaldo Malik says early bookings already show great promise for the 2026 season.
October was also a little softer than 2024. In fact, this entire year has been a very volatile year in terms of arrival numbers. You have some months that we had record-breaking arrivals. If you look at January, February, April, July, August, they all set new benchmark in terms of monthly arrivals. And you look at the months in between, you'll see some dips. And so it's been a very challenging year, and there's no way of getting around that. What we do, we continue to market and try to work on what we call a green season marketing plan. We have the Belizean Traveler marketing program that we work with to try and push. We work with the private sector to try and get deals so that we can put it out to the international market so that we can get people in. So those are things that we do to try and mitigate the low numbers in those months. But that has been traditionally the two lowest months on the tourist arrival calendar, September and October.
This 3.5 week period that we're in right now is where we do see, I would say, upwards of about 60% of next year's revenue is going to come in this one small 3 week window right now. And then we follow up on that with a Christmas sale afterwards, etc., right, and a New Year. So this is the selling window right here. I can speak from my group where I work that we are seeing sales so far on par with last year.
Where in Belize are the cheapest hotel rooms, and where should budget travelers avoid? The Belize Tourism Board has published the most recent statistics, and if you guess that San Pedro is the most expensive destination to visit, you are wrong. Staying at offshore resorts in southern Belize will put the largest dent in your wallet. The average nightly room rate is almost $680. San Pedro is the second most expensive destination at $545 a night per room. Placencia is third at $503. Offshore island resorts in northern Belize are fourth at $457. And Hopkins rounds out the 5 most expensive places to stay at $406 per room. The cheapest place to book a hotel room in Belize is Corozal at just $143 for a double occupancy room per night. Belize City has the 4th cheapest average room rate in the country at $236 per night. The national average room rate is $406, and the cheapest month to book a room is in October. When we return, Belize among top alcohol consumers in the Americas.
They're not just Christmas season, the $1 million season. Because sometimes the biggest blessing come in the shape of a light ticket. This Christmas, the best gift could just be a ticket for $1 million. The $1 million jackpot draws December 20th. Buy your ticket now at any certified Bolito seller on the ForWe Bolito app or at ForWeBolito.bz. Go buy your ticket today for a chance to make your Christmas season extra special.
Jingle bells ringing in my ear. Jingle bell, a sound that's oh so dear. Frosty the snowman is all around town. Watch out for reindeers are falling down. We stay up waiting for Santa tonight. We climb down the chimney at the speed of light while we're dancing around the Christmas tree, hugging and kissing just you and me. Carolers are singing outside our door, lovely songs we all heard before, as they walk from house to house to wish us all a Merry Christmas Day. Oh, a Merry Christmas Day. We're chasing.
This Christmas, live easy with DigiWallet. We're giving away over $100,000 in prizes and giveaways with over 200 winners across Belize. And getting entries is easy. Every $10 plus DigiWallet usage equals 1 entry. Top up, send and receive money, buy Bolito, shop and pay, and more. Earn even more entries when you buy a device from Digi or Cellular World. Sign up for a Digi One bundle. Make the switch to Digi and more. Live easy with DigiWallet this Christmas.
This weekend is going to be massive. Shop at any of our Benny's entity this Saturday and Sunday for our massive massive weekends. 19% off plus no GST equals huge savings. Enjoy as much as 50% off on select items, leaving you with even more cash in your pocket. With falling prices and massive deals going on right now, you save even more. And don't forget your B-Bucks whenever you make a purchase. Don't have the app yet? You can easily download via Google Play or App Store and sign up to start earning your B-Bucks. So visit a Benny's store or Benny's entity near you on Saturday, December 6th and 20th from 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. and on Sunday, December 7th and 21st from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Huge savings, no GST. It's the massive massive weekends only at Benny's.
Benny's, Benny's, oh, Benny's, Benny's.
All I need this Christmas time is to keep your heart near mine. Smart's the way I'm gonna reach you. Every message, every call. I don't need a gift to hold, just a voice that feels like home when the day is flowing through. Smart's connecting me straight to you. May every hello I miss you, every Merry Christmas too. Through the season warm and bright, Smart connects our hearts tonight. All we want this Christmas time is that feeling so divine. Sharing joy across the nation, Smart connects our families. Keeping every heart in touch, 'cause the season means so much. When the data's flowing through, Smart's connecting me straight to you.
May every hello, I miss you, and Merry Christmas find its way through.
Because no distance is too far when we're smartly connected.
Merry Christmas!
Smart, bringing people together.
Belizeans love a good celebration. But here's the sobering truth. Our drinking habits have hit alarming levels. Recent reports show Belize ranks among the top in the Americas for alcohol consumption, and binge drinking is becoming a regular pastime. Experts say this goes way beyond simply having fun. It's fueling addiction, driving up cases of non-communicable diseases, and even contributing to domestic violence. With alcohol so deeply woven into our culture, from holidays to family gatherings, how do we confront a problem that's become part of everyday life? Paul Lopez takes a closer look.
Too many people suffer in silence. For some, a quick drink feels like an escape, a way to numb the pain of life's struggles. But that escape can turn into a trap, a dependence that takes everything, including your health, your relationships, your trust, even yourself. Lee Henkis knows that story all too well. He was just 9 years old when he was first introduced to alcohol, cigarettes, and marijuana. Today, he shares what it took to break free.
My stepfather, he used to have me light cigarette for him or clean marijuana for him under the house bottom and thing, and that's how I got into the marijuana and cigarette and also the alcohol.
On Wednesday, the Ministry of Health and Wellness brought stakeholders together for a forum on alcohol consumption, digging into why so many Belizeans are drinking heavily and the consequences that follow. We sat down with Henkis to get a first-hand perspective.
It affected my life. It affected my life greatly because I could have done much more than what I'm doing right now. I could have been in other words, like education-wise, I could have been up there because I used to love biology. I was great in biology. I could have been a doctor or a scientist or something, but I got caught up with the wrong group and I started drinking and smoking and just start neglecting myself. No? Lost my family in whole because of substance abuse. No? Psychologically wise, it affects my mind, and I just had to start focusing back and trying to come back to who I was.
When doctors told Henkis he had diabetes 3 years ago, his world collapsed. Searching for hope, he found Remar Belize, an addiction recovery center headed by Felicia Hill and her husband. That's where he started over. Hill joined the conversation at Wednesday's forum.
I don't know if I can touch on this, but it's very accessible. It's also one of the points that's been mentioned yesterday as well, and I'm glad that that was also pointed out, that it's easy to access, and also it's cheap. You get the cheap, and I would like to say on the cheap one, the cheap one, it's very accessible, it's easy to get, but also they need to realize the damage it causes on their health, the mentality, the brain, and it could be a very smart person, and because of the alcohol and stuff, they start losing, the people will start looking at them and like, I don't recognize this person.
The data shows that children are getting their first taste of alcohol before 10 years old and develop a drinking habit into their teenage years. Hill says this information struck a chord in her.
Us as a community, which was mentioned, we should be mindful of things like that. Even the person per se working in the supermarket should be mindful. Look, this is a minor. Sometimes they could lie and say, look, I'm of age. Okay, if you're of age, come back with your social card. Show me that you're of age, or, something just to implement it, for them to also see. Look, because kids, when you make them a bit aware or that you're a little bit strict, they tend to, okay, this one is serious, I can't mess around here or can't play around.
Experts point out a big difference between social drinkers and people battling dependency. And there are those who argue that the line between the two is very thin and blurred. According to Dr. Lila Estefan from the Ministry of Health and Wellness, alcohol abuse should be treated for what it is, a disease.
Alcoholism is a disease, it's an addiction. We cannot blame the consumer.
It's very painful because I watch a lot of my friends that I grew up with playing football, going to school with, are no longer here in Belize. They're under the ground because of drinking what they call bad man, or then time they used to call red top or fire water. And they literally got to the point where if they're drinking it, they have to drink it to that raw level, and then they maybe follow it up with a little bit of water. And I was talking to a friend, I think yesterday, last night we were discussing it. He said he used to live on the Key, and his boss used to bring it by the cases for him.
The red top.
The red top, or the one we call bad man. And he said in 3 days he finished a case. I am serious.
Henkes says he's been alcohol-free for 2.5 years now. He credits his recovery to the guidance he received at Remar Belize and his faith. The nonprofit has been around since the late 90s, helping people fight addiction. Today, Henkes is paying it forward, working with others who want to break free from substance abuse. Reporting for News 5, I am Paul Lopez.
Up next, Salvation Army celebrates Christmas with 400 children.
Electricity is essential for everyday life, but behind every outlet, a lot is happening to bring you safe, reliable, and sustainable energy. Let's start at the beginning. Independent power producers across Belize generate electricity using a mix of renewable and non-renewable resources. Electricity travels across a network of high-voltage transmission lines capable of transmitting electricity across long distances. Electricity then reaches your nearest substation, where it is adjusted to a lower voltage, making it safe to travel on the distribution lines you see in your community. From there, electricity makes its final journey from the distribution lines to your home, providing you with safe and reliable power when you need it. Belize Electricity Limited. We continue to serve you.
Enhanced service and faster sickness benefit claim processing are at your fingertips with SSB's healthcare feature, accessible via the My Social Security self-service portal. Your convenience during illness is key. Now your doctor can certify your period of illness, and your employer can confirm your employment details digitally, eliminating the need to visit our office. But wait, it gets better. You can also review the medical certificate provided by your doctor in your My Social Security account, along with real-time processing updates, keeping you informed. To ensure a smooth process, always review your electronic medical certificate before you hit submit. Upon submission, your employer is notified via email of your claim submitted to SSB and must respond within 48 hours for your claim to be automatically processed. For more information, check out our guides on our website and YouTube pages. Social Security at your fingertips.
Belize has a nature-based economy, and the ocean is really the cornerstone of our country's natural capital. It's integral to so many of our industries, be it tourism, fisheries, or transportation.
I feel really honored to be using Belizean seaweed. It grows inside the Belize Barrier Reef. We have such a pristine environment. The quality of seaweed is so high and premium. That in itself is what contributes to the value of my products.
Growing up watching Jaws, everybody will be scared of a shark. Makes you get that adrenaline rush because your heart is beating. Right? Because you know you're next to shark. But that's my favorite part of the day, jumping in and giving you that experience that not all sharks are bad.
My first interaction with seaweed farming was with Japs, the pioneer of seaweed farming in Belize, and I would hear Japs pronounce the name of the seaweed species as Ikuma. The scientific name is pronounced Eucuma in English. I really wanted a way to honor seaweed and also honor and celebrate my Belizean heritage and our Creole heritage.
And so that's where the Bell Trade through the SPDC plays a critical role in enabling especially communities in coastal areas to have sustainable enterprises that tap into the resources that the marine space offers.
Most of us, the fishermen, the tour guides, all these captains out here, this is our daily life. If we destroy this reef, there is no marine life. All right, so we have to be out there trying to protect every day.
My hopes for the blue economy in the future is to always put Belizeans first.
We recognize the importance of nature and the role of nature to people, to economy, to livelihoods. And so we also now look at investing in people, investing in blue business. Let us look at how through the Blue Bonds program we could significantly in a positive way have an impact on people's welfare and people's livelihood.
Oh, I need this Christmas time. It's to keep your heart near mine. Smart's the way I'm gonna reach you. Every message, every call. I don't need a gift to hold. Just a voice that feels like home. When the day is flowing through. Smart's connecting me straight to you. you every Merry Christmas too. Through the season warm and bright, Smart connects our hearts tonight. All we want this Christmas time is that feeling so divine. Sharing joy across the nation, Smart connects our families. Keeping every heart in touch, 'cause the season means so much. When the data's flowing through, Smart's connecting me straight to you.
May every hello, I miss you, and Merry Christmas find its way through.
Because no distance is too far when we're smartly connected.
Merry Christmas!
Smart, bringing people together.
This Christmas, get into the joy with Uno. Imagine winning a shiny motorcycle, a brand new TV, a brand new fan, or grocery coupons to make your holiday shopping easier. The surprises keep coming. All you have to do is visit Uno, and for every $25 on fuel, you'll get a coupon. Fill out and participate. Get one coupon for each quart of Uno lubricants or 2 for a gallon. Visit your nearest Uno gas station today. Fill your tank and drive into Christmas cheer with Uno. Uno gas stations.
Christmas came early for hundreds of children in Belize City today, thanks to the Salvation Army. It's a tradition that's been bringing joy for generations, and this year, the celebration carried a powerful message of hope. From laughter and gifts to the spirit of giving, the annual Christmas party reminded everyone what the season is truly about. Shane Williams has more on a day that lit up young hearts.
400 children packed into the Holy Redeemer Parish Hall this morning, and for a few hours it looked and felt exactly like Christmas. There were toys, treats, performances, and lunch, but most importantly, joy lit up the faces of hundreds of children. Salvation Army Major Mark Eddie Montplaisir says this party is a result of every coin dropped into the red kettles and every donation made to the organization throughout the year.
Not only they are going to get gifts, they're going to eat food, ice cream, but one of the things that I really want them to understand is that they are valuable. And not only they are valuable, and God loves them. And I want them to know that we at the Salvation Army, the fact that we are putting our time out to share with them love and respect, them too can learn something so that they can make other people happier as well. Because so many children today, maybe they have difficulty to understand each other. But when they get us as senior people who come to show them love, and they will learn from that and share with other people as well.
The annual event is one of the most anticipated on the Salvation Army's calendar, bringing together children from across Belize City for a warm meal, gifts, and entertainment. Beyond the celebration, this year's theme carried a deeper message. Guest speaker Dr. Charmaine Sanders delivered a talk centered on hope and reminded the children that even in challenging times, they each hold the power to shape their own future.
The message is hope marches on, and basically to encourage the children to be hope to others, share in the joy, share their joy, help others, and the world continues to revolve. We want the children to understand that just as one person helps you, you are there to help others as well in any little thing that you do. Program is scheduled to ensure that the children have a good time, but at the same time to share the message of hope to children. Salvation Army has been around for very long, and we want to encourage people to support the work of Salvation Army, because you see the crowd in the back, the amount of children we're helping, but we can help more if we get more support from the public.
As the children left with full bellies and brand new toys, one thing was certain: Christmas giving is alive and well in Belize, thanks to a community that never stops sharing. The Salvation Army continues its kettle drive through the Christmas season. Organizers say every little bit helps to bring hope and a little magic to children across the country.
My message to all is that please, when you are passing a red kettle, please drop something. Don't say that it's too small. Let me tell you, there's no small. Whatever you give will make a difference. So support the Salvation Army, because actually we are receiving a lot of calls, we are receiving letters where other communities want us to come to share with the children. But we tell them we want to do that, but if what we have is not enough, we have to leave it for next year. But if you give, trust me, we will do more.
Shane Williams reporting for News 5.
And that's the news. Tonight's broadcast is available at greaterbelize.com, on our Facebook and on YouTube. I'm Sabrina Daly. Thanks for joining us, and from all of us here at News 5, good night.